it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
A good run by Jordan Howard. And now another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Howard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards, the pickup, 1st down. Wentz now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw, it's Wentz. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Ertz over the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Big stop, big stop, let's go. Under 10, under 10.
From the 16, Wentz looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. On 1st and 10, Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Newton. They'll roll him out right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. Now a 1st down throw for Newton.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
2nd down and goal. Newton, his pass caught at the 4. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. This is taken at his 4. Spinning away. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Here's McCaffrey trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Newton. And that will be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. His throw caught at about the 5. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Mike 5. 180. Come on, dude. Whip. Watch the whip.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Eagles to one away now from tying this football game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for more. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And once again, they go with Sproles. He finds an opening past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Bruce Irvin showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Wentz going to throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards. They do go for it. It's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 61 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Look at the spin. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 1.